Okay, will you stop fidgeting? I need you focused. Why don't you put your coat on? We'll be going shortly.
I can't help it. When I think of the risks we're taking.
Risks are risky. It's part of their nature. It's all part of the fun.
Fun? What if something goes wrong?
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. Anything.
Kate, listen to me. Nothing is going to go wrong, okay? Since you heard The Voice, I've had a whole week to plan this little adventure.
Even so.
Do you want to stay an overworked, underpaid classroom assistant all your life?
At least it's honest work.
It's drudgery, and you know it. This is your chance for a better life. Think of the rewards. And your revenge.
Daniel, what have I said about using all the Oh, hi. And who would you be?
Lisa, Isabel's mother.
Ah.
And you are...
The owner of the house. That's house, not hotel.
Sorry, I hope you don't mind, but...
Well, why should I mind a complete stranger helping herself to my things? I'm getting used to it.
Daniel said it would be okay if I...
have time for this. I'm late.
Bye.
Stay here, I shouldn't be long.
Charlotte, wait.
What's wrong?
What's Lois doing here?
Well, who cares? What? Don't pretend you've got feelings for her. Oh, we may have a problem.
Why?
Well, if she's heard The Voice, it could ruin everything.
So much for nothing going wrong.
Go after her. See if she's got an interesting tale to tell.
What's she doing?
Trusting to luck and getting on with the plan. Go on!
I met your landlady. She's very abrupt and a bit scary.
Yeah, that's Lily, a permanent truant from charm school. Although she has been very kind to me and this little lady.
Hello, my darling.
Hey, listen, sorry about last night. I got mixed signals.
I don't want to talk about it. Do you want to come to Mummy, Isabel? Your favourite person in the whole world?
She seems settled.
Are those clean clothes? Look at her face, she's covered in milk.
Dreadful table manners, Lizzie.
It's not funny. And should you be holding her so tightly? And her name's Isabel, not Izzy.
Sorry. Keep forgetting. So I got used to calling her that since you've been out of the picture.
What are you implying?
Nothing. Really. It's just that since you've been out of Isabel's life for a while, she's been developing and you're going to need time to adjust.
Oh, don't patronise me. Just because you're a doctor, it doesn't make you the world's greatest baby expert.
All I'm saying...
I was the one who carried her in my womb, gave birth, nursed and weaned her. I'm not just a life support system, I'm her mother.
And nobody's trying to take that away from you.
Nobody will get the chance. Time I started packing.
Kay? What brings you to this part of town?
Oh, you know,
No.
just going to the shops. A walk, that kind of thing. Then I saw you coming out of the surgery. Thought I'd say hello.
It's nice.
When you were at the doctor's, did you see anything unusual? Hear anything strange?
What?
Or familiar, even?
Like what? I don't understand. Are you all right?
Oh, don't mind me. I always get a bit nervy before one of our sessions.
Oh, look, about this afternoon. I don't think I can make it.
No, Lois. Why not?
Well, to be honest, the sessions haven't really produced any results. And
And what?
Charlotte. Let's face it, I don't like her. I never have done. I think she's a bad influence.
She's been a good friend, especially since Mother... Please, Lois. We've been out of touch for so long. I thought the sessions were helping us to bond, making us a family again. Please come. For my sake.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being selfish. I'll be there.
Thanks. It means so much to me.
Do you fancy an early lunch somewhere?
Oh, I've got things to do.
Oh.
Oh, one more thing.
Yes?
I couldn't help noticing, at the doctor's, you look worried. Nothing wrong, is there?
With me? I'm fine. Just a checkup.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had engine trouble.
Oh, Heston, the very person I wanted to see.
Oh, yes?
If it's not too much of an imposition, I was wondering if you were free this afternoon for my assessment.
Yes. I'm not seeing any germ breeders or plague carriers after lunch. I've got some paperwork to do, but I can always postpone that.
Good. Settled then.
See you later, then. I look forward to our encounter.
Yes, counting the hours.
Mrs. Lenton, I would be delighted if you could accompany me.
Have I been transported to a parallel universe or something? I mean, I thought you were dying to wriggle out of this assessment.
Well, since I can't, I thought I might as well get it over with.
Commanding, confident, and convincing.
I'm sorry.
The way you deal with people. From one professional woman to another. May I say, you truly are an inspiration.
Can I help you?
Oh, indeed you can. My name is Fiona Ward. I represent a company that makes audiobooks. We record novels, biographies, that sort of thing. My card?
If you're trying to sell me something, I'm not interested. And this isn't the appropriate place.
Oh, no, you misunderstand me. I'm not selling. Quite the contrary. You see, I'm always on the lookout, or should it be the hear-out, for interesting voices.
I beg your pardon.
My secretary phoned last week to make a routine appointment, and she instantly realised that your voice had unique qualities.
My voice?
Yes, and having heard you myself, I can concur. I would like to use your asset.
In what way?
Well, we use a local recording studio, and I would like to record you speaking just a little bit of prose. Of course, we would pay you a fee. Now, if your voice proved suitable, my company would be willing to employ you to read a novel of our choice.
I don't...
Perhaps I should have said that our audio tapes are specifically for blind people.
I used to read out loud to my mother.
Did you? She must have enjoyed it. That voice. You must possess the Stradivarius of diaphragms.
Oh, you really think so?
Yes. Now, here's the address of the studio. Shall we say 2:30 this afternoon?
Well, I can't promise anything.
Oh, of course not. You have to have time to think it over. I do understand. Perhaps I should mention, half of our profits do go to charity. Thank you so much for your time. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
Come in. I thought we agreed to meet after lunch.
I still think we should discuss your assessment over a bite to eat. Somewhere less austere. Coffee shop, perhaps. Or better still, that new bistro in town. Intimate atmosphere, soft music, and a rather cheeky wine list.
We discussed this, no.
Would make the conversation flow more freely.
Well, that's just it. We might find ourselves touching on issues of patient confidentiality.
Not if we're discreet.
Well, let's not risk it. No, we'll meet here. No music, but maybe a rather cheeky coffee. OK?
Right.
Daniel will be here for hours if you're going to stop and moon over every one of Isabel's things.
She'll be with us to the Christmas party. Should have seen her.
You can keep it if you want. I'll be getting her some new clothes. Top of the range stuff.
Oh, yeah? How are you going to afford that?
Inheritance from my parents. We'll be able to move to a better part of town.
Move? Whereabouts?
That doesn't concern you.
What do you mean it doesn't concern me? Lisa?
That's enough. We keep going around in circles.
Answer my question. When am I going to see Izzy again?
Isabel.
Answer me!
I think it would be confusing for Isabel to have parents who lead totally separate lives.
Confusing. She's only 9 months old.
What, she's not going to get any older?
You know exactly what I mean.
Look, I'm very grateful for all you've done, and I can see how you've gotten close to her. But I need to re-establish a maternal bond, just the two of us. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it's got to be.
And what about the paternal bond? That just has to break, does it?
Have you got a number for a taxi?
Lisa, We have got to talk this over. You can't just walk away again.
Sorry, what's that? Where's the intercom button?
Oh, I said, this is just a practice, isn't it?
It's not for public consumption.
That's right. If your voice doesn't prove suitable, then the company will leave it at that.
As well.
Do my best.
That's all we can hope for. Now, if you would just... Kay, what are you doing here?
I want to speak to her. I need some information about my sister.
About what? Don't be preposterous, Kay.
I don't think Lois is well.
I will not have you spoiling everything now. Go home and wait for me there.
Charlotte, I need...
Just go! Sorry about that interruption.
What was that about?
Oh, just my secretary, one of her usual tizzies.
Did you want to ask me something?
She's a drama queen. You know the type.
Don't get me started.
Talking about starting, shall we just do a sound check and then you can read from your page?
It's very unusual writing. What's it from?
It's a ghost story.
Ah.
That should be right up her street. She's spooky enough.
Lisa, please, wait. Look, I'm her father, okay? She needs me. We can be parents together, whatever you want. But please don't do this, okay? She's my daughter, too.
Goodbye, Daniel.
Lisa. Lisa. Look, at least tell me where you're going. Lisa!
Have you hidden the speakers?
Yes.
Are you sure nobody can see them?
I just said so.
Well, good. It's one thing you got right this afternoon.
Look, I'm sorry about going to the studio.
Well, so am I. You nearly messed everything up.
I wasn't thinking straight. I'm really very worried about Lois.
Well, I'm touched. But why this misplaced concern all of a sudden?
We've always had a history of heart problems in our family.
So?
You don't get it, do you? Lois was treated for angina a few months ago.
Oh, poor thing.
What if she gets excited this afternoon? What if we push her too far? She could have a heart attack.
Oh, do you really think so? I can see it now. Lois conked out on your shag pile. We get all her money and her house, which is more than we planned for.
Are you serious?
Sadly, no. Your sister is stupid, not brittle.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure I can go through with this.
Kate, listen to me. Listen to me. This is your sister we're talking about. The woman who ruined your life. Who turned your mother against you. Who cheated you out of your rightful inheritance.
Maybe Lois never
Right
meant...
or wrong?
You're right.
Right. Now it's payback time. I'm going to go and get changed. While I do, I'd like you to get on the phone, please.
What for?
What do you think? To summon the usual dimwits.
You sure you won't have some of this gorgeous patisserie?
Next question.
Right. Broadly speaking, how would you sum up your experiences of working at the mill so far?
It's been interesting, sometimes challenging.
And your colleagues, any problems with them?
I enjoy a professional relationship with all of my colleagues.
Well, what about Julia? Some would say she gave you a bit of a rough ride at the beginning.
We're fine.
Well, how about your other colleagues? For instance, myself.
Fine.
Well, that's it. It's just fine.
Yes. What is it?
Well, you know, your answers. I mean, couldn't you just be a little bit more convivial?
Am I doing something wrong?
Well, you're just sounding a bit robotic.
Oh, and I'm sorry if my manner offends you.
Well, no, it doesn't. You know, this is meant to be an informal discussion. Couldn't you just sort of loosen up a little bit and, you know, have some cake?
Heston, this is an assessment, not a cosy chit-chat nor a picnic. So if you have no further objections, I suggest we continue.
You Yes, hello. This is Lois Rooks. I came to the surgery this morning.
Yes?
I'd like to speak to the doctor I saw.
Which doctor would that be?
I can't quite remember the name.
Well, there were several doctors here at that time.
Oh, I see.
Hello? Are you still there?
Yes.
Can you tell me, was the doctor young, old, male, female?
I'm not exactly sure.
Oh, you can't remember the gender of the doctor you saw this morning?
Well, I had a lot on my mind at the time.
Really?
I was wondering, is it possible if you could bring up my medical records and tell me if the doctor added anything to them today?
Name?
Lois Rooks.
Well, Lois, firstly, I'm not allowed to give you that information.
And secondly, I think I recognise your voice from the recording studio this morning.
It's Kay, isn't it?
What's all that about?
I'm not sure, but if you give me time off, I intend to find out.
What do you mean you won't be taking part?
I'm sorry, Lois. I'm not feeling very well.
Oh, but you're the only reason I came.
I'm so sorry, but this migraine's really pummeling me. I should lie down. But I suppose if you want, I could try to join in.
No, not if you're in pain. Look, I don't mind if we cancel.
We're not cancelling. I couldn't do that to you.
But who's going to channel the session?
Greetings, my dears.
How much longer are we going to be doing this?
Just a few more questions. How do you see your career developing over the next few years?
I'm not sure. I suppose it depends on what opportunities are offered to me in the future.
Maybe your uncertainty is rooted in the present.
In what sense?
Well, look at your work and lifestyle balance. You don't see any conflict there?
What do you mean?
Julia and I are concerned. We think you push yourself too hard.
Nonsense.
When do you have time to relax, make friends, start a romance?
I have enough friends. I'm certainly not looking for romance, thank you very much. And as for relaxing, why do you think I study so much? I enjoy it.
Yes, I suppose you haven't got a lot of time for that at the moment with Daniel and Izzy at home.
I must admit, it's rather interesting having Daniel as a lodger, following his dramas.
What about Izzy?
She's sweet. I think I'd rather miss her if she wasn't there. It's strange how...
Lily?
Please inform Julia that she needn't be concerned about my work or lifestyle choices. Now, can we bring this to a close, please, sometime before next Easter?
Nothing's happening. Kay should be here.
Forces are gathering.
Can you get them to gather a bit quicker? Only I've got a beef casserole that's going to be in trouble if I don't get home soon.
Have patience. It's not easy to cross the ethereal void.
Yes, that must be difficult.
Oh, he is coming.
Who?
Tomaka, my Apache spirit guide.
That's nice.
Come, oh great Tomaka, take possession of this unworthy vessel. Oh, I am Tomaka, medicine man of my people. Who calls me from my hunting grounds?
Oh, don't tell me any of you are falling for this twaddle.
Silent squaw of dissent. Oh, I feel another presence. A spirit in torment and anguish.
Right, I've had enough of this.
She wants you.
What?
I cannot rest.
Mother?
Julia.
Oh, how did the mutual assessment go?
Don't ask. Here.
Oh, cakes. Are those for me?
Nah, the bin. A metaphor for the day's proceedings. Stale.
What's the matter, Mother? You sound so unhappy.
I have done a great wrong, and your sister suffers because of it.
okay?
You must restore your sister what is rightly hers.
I already have.
Only then will I know eternal peace.
Mother, can you appear to me? I want to see you one last time. No!
You received all my inheritance. Do you remember?
What?
Half of my money belongs to your sister.
She'll get it. I swear. Mother, please come to me.
What's going on in there?
A false spirit approaches. Ignore the intruder.
Show your sister the kindness I never did.
Let me in.
Mother, where are you?
I'm standing outside in the drive and I am not going away.
False lies!
I'm coming, Mother.
No! Tomaka forbids it!
Get stuff to market. I want me mother. Mother's outside.
What?
Open this door.
Oh,
No!
get off me. Stop it. Mother, who are you? Who are you?
Because your sister is in dire poverty. I have done a horrible thing.
Fuel bills may have gone up, but we don't need to save on electricity this much. Where's Izzy?
The others have gone. They weren't very pleased.
Why did you need to use my voice specifically?
You sounded exactly like our mother. It was really uncanny.
So you decided to use our dead mother to make money? That's sick.
It was Charlotte's idea.
Oh, so that makes it all right, does it?
What about the fake seance?
When Mother died last year, she left everything to me. £400,000. How much did you want? Well?
200,000. Charlotte was going to get 20%.
Unbelievable.
It wasn't about the money. Not really.
Oh, no.
You have no idea what it's like to be constantly rejected by your own mother. You were always her favourite.
Don't make this about me.
Why not? Mother did.
I tried to make up for that by being a loving sister, but you always push me away.
Having a nice little heart-to-heart, are we?
I've a good mind to call the police. That should wipe the smile off your face.
Oh, I don't think it'll come down to that.
Why not?
Well, because if I go down, Kay comes with me. My fellow conspirator. You going to allow that to happen?
I don't care anymore. You've introduced me to the grubbiest day of my life. I never want to see you again.
Oh, you don't mean that. We've been friends for too long. You need me.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
You two deserve each other. And as for you, do you know what your voice really sounds like? A deranged crow swallowing a demented wasp.
There's an irony to all this. Probate was only settled last week. Go ahead. It was meant to be a surprise.
What is it?
£200,000.
Oh, that vile woman! Wasting my time and making a complete fool of me.
And me.
And what about Kay? You're not going to go through with it, are you?
It's what she deserves. What?
She rang the surgery today, you know. She was very concerned about you. I mean, that's hardly the actions of a ruthless con artist.
Still doesn't excuse her behaviour.
No, but the fact that she cares must count for something. Good night.
still can't take it in, you know. I can't believe she's gone.
I'm so sorry, Daniel.
You know, I'd forgotten what I was like before Izzy came into my life. It was like a whole other me.
Well, she got to you, to all of us.
Funny thing is that, you know, she wasn't wished for. I never loved anyone as much as her. You know, no conditions, no limits.
Have you eaten? Would you like me to make you something?
Never going to see her again, am I?
You don't know that.
Oh well, easy come, easy go.
I got a letter today. I'm going into hospital next week. An angioplasty.
Can I visit?
I don't know.
It's cold. Would you like to come in? Please.
Are you staging a sit-in?
If you like.
I'm not being funny, like, but how do you lose a fiancé?
We're closed.
Please, it's urgent.
And don't give me that look.
What look?
That look, that no good'll come of this look. I hate it.